Since independence in 1962, Jamaica developed a unique political rhythm, the unwritten two-term tradition, not a law, but a pattern. After 2 terms, voters would almost always choose change. This cycle kept power from becoming too entrenched, ensuring regular leadership renewal. The JLP and PNP, Jamaica's political titans, alternated in power, rarely holding office for more than a decade at a time. After 10 years, public fatigue set in, and the opposition, refreshed and re-energized, would take the reins. This peaceful transfer of power became a hallmark of Jamaican democracy, setting it apart in a region often marked by volatility. Leaders knew their time was limited, pushing them to deliver results quickly. The opposition always had hope, a clear path back to power, keeping them organized and relevant. This rhythm fostered accountability and became a source of national pride. The 2-term tradition was more than habit. It was a testament to the wisdom and vigilance of Jamaican voters. It shaped the nation's political identity, balancing stability with change. For decades, this unwritten rule kept Jamaica's democracy vibrant and resilient. For 40 years, the 2-term rule held until 2002. The PNP, led by P.J. Patterson, sought a 3rd consecutive term, defying expectations. Most predicted defeat, expecting the JLP to reclaim power. But the PNP won, shattering the tradition and sending shockwaves through the political landscape. Patterson's steady leadership and the government's visible progress convinced voters to break with the past. The JLP struggled to present a compelling alternative, and many Jamaicans preferred continuity over uncertainty. The PNP's message, "Our work isn't finished," resonated. The 2002 election marked a turning point performance, and leadership began to outweigh tradition. It proved that, under the right circumstances, a party could earn an extended stay in office. The PNP even won a 4th term in 2007 before the cycle reset. The dam had cracked, the 2-term tradition was no longer inevitable. Jamaican voters showed they could prioritize results over routine. The political landscape was forever changed. The unwritten rule was now just a pattern, one that could be broken. Now in 2025, Jamaica faces a familiar crossroads. Prime Minister Andrew Holness and the JLP are seeking a 3rd consecutive term. Holness, a dominant and digitally savvy leader, has built his case on economic stability and visible progress. International praise for fiscal discipline and ambitious infrastructure projects bolster the JLP's appeal. Holness's modern, energetic image connects with younger voters, making him a central figure in this political moment. The question, will Jamaicans again set aside the old 2-term tradition? Today, a 3rd term feels less like an anomaly and more like a new norm. Party loyalties are looser, voters are more transactional, weighing performance over history. The JLP frames the election as a referendum on their record, not just a party contest. The stage is set for a historic decision. Politics in 2025 is shaped by social media, not tradition. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok are now the main battlegrounds, especially for voters under 40. Holness and his team excel online, projecting constant, polished messaging about government achievements. Younger Jamaicans are more skeptical and issue-driven, less tied to family loyalties. A viral video can sway more minds than any newspaper. This shift has made politics more presidential. Leaders' personalities often overshadow party platforms. The PNP, slower to adapt, struggles to break through the digital noise. To compete, they must build a compelling online presence and offer a vision as tangible as the JLP's. The digital age has rewritten the rules of Jamaican politics. A 3rd term offers both promise and peril. Supporters argue that continuity allows governments to finish big projects and see reforms through. Stability attracts investment and enables tough, long-term decisions. The Holness administration points to fiscal discipline and infrastructure as proof. But extended rule risks complacency, blurred lines between party and state, and weakened accountability. Over time, fresh ideas can fade, and oversight may erode. Voter apathy grows if opposition seems hopeless. Power can become centralized, marginalizing dissenting voices. Jamaica must guard against these dangers if the JLP wins again. The challenge: maintain stability without slipping into stagnation. A 3rd JLP term would force the PNP into deep reflection or risk irrelevance. Repeated defeat could spark new leadership or even open space for third parties, giving Joseph Patterson and the OIC members a clear run for presidency. The tribes of Maroon far and near can skyrocket Joseph Patterson in the presidency position for the new Republic of Jamaica, ROJ. This social media and political disillusionment make new movements more possible than ever. The 2025 election is more than a party contest. It's better for Jamaica and Jamaican abroad. It's a referendum on Jamaica's democratic future. A JLP Andrew Holiness victory would mark a break from the old tradition, signaling voters now prioritize results and leadership. This shift moves Jamaica toward a model where performance trumps routine rotation. Is this a sign of democratic maturity, or a path to entrenchment? The answer lies with the Jamaican people. We at Black Media IPTV will stream your comments. Please subscribe and comment. The Jamaicans right here, as the Florida Diaspora Hub, are the global leaders for changes. We encourage you to make your comments on how you feel of Andrew Holiness as your Prime Minister for a third term, as PJ Patterson did. It's your choice. That will shape not just the next 5 years, but your future as a Jamaicans, and for other Jamaicans in the rules of politics for a generation. The future of Jamaican democracy is being written now. What do you think? Do you welcome Jamaica now adopting a third-term policy which might trump others in the future? Would you vote Andrew Holiness as your President of the Republic of Jamaica and also the Prime Minister of Jamaica? What you think? Write your comments. See you in the next video.